Yeah. Okay, I'm going live. Okay. She's always asking me about the voice inside my head. We all know here that Armand really likes to rock out with Blink 182. Ooh, we might have to get our mod to sing to us. That would be cool. Before a cast, before I go live, have our mod do that. That'd be kind of funny and entertaining. All right, everybody. Yeah, turn this television down a little bit. Turn the television, turn the television, turn the television. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. My name is we Cakin. Yeah, we Cakin. And I'm here tonight to talk some hockey. You better be here to talk some hockey. Game one, Western Conference Final. Vegas Golden Knights, Colorado Avalanche in Colorado. Game one. Eichel versus McKinnon. McKinnon wins. Puck drop. And we have begun. And if you are the Vegas Golden Knights, it's the fifth time you've been to the conference final in your, what is it, 9 years of existence? That's crazy. Or eighth year of existence, I think it is. 5 times. Your success is insane. But you know what? Everybody complains about the Vegas. Oh, so many people complain. I won't say everybody. They're the closest thing that we kind of had to a super team. And it was exciting to watch. Dude, that bioluminescent Zach Hyman looks like he's got like a broken neck. Ooh, Eichel took that puck away, but his team wasn't there to do anything with it. Now McKinnon over the blue line. Now listen to this. Kale McCarr has been ruled out for game one. There is no McCarr. No McCarr. None. Which is it's a bummer, right? No McCarr. Frustrating. However, if you're the Avalanche, you know already that you have so many weapons on your team that I mean, not having McCarr hurts, right? But it doesn't really matter in the long run because your team is just so deep. You have so much talent. You hate to say it though. As of right now, as of the age, looking at the team as of right now, I mean, you got McKinnon, you got McCarr. Landeskog is somewhere in there. Of course, Landeskog coming back from his injury. Nobody expects him to get anywhere near the same production that he got. What was he out for 2 seasons? I mean, that's hard to come back for 2 seasons and get back to being as deadly as you were. Right? So Avalanche has some great weapons, but having their second most deadly weapon not competing tonight, that could possibly hinder their ability to come out ahead. Vegas Golden Knights on the other side, they're just pure mercenaries. They're like, so who can we pay to bring us a Stanley Cup? Who can we pay? Who wants to bring us a Stanley Cup? Who does? Who wants to win? Because we'll pay those people. That's how the Vegas Golden Knights operate. They will pay you good money. You better do well for them. Now, of course, the Vegas Golden Knights are so young. We haven't really seen a whole lot of adversity against the Golden Knights. For the most part, they've just been so vastly successful. It's made everybody hate them. Burns would really like a Stanley Cup. Exactly what they're talking about, the announcers. Now, for the Vegas Golden Knights, Mark Stone apparently is out. Of course, Mark Stone is an amazing defensive forward that captain. I mean, he got a hat trick in their goal in their series clinching and their Stanley Cup clinching win against the Florida Panthers. He got a hat trick. Doesn't happen very often in the series clinching game, in the championship game. Was playing against his old dude. They're gonna say that right when I said that, man. I'll say that later. Oof. Brock Nelson trying to get past some defensemen. Trip? Was there any trips? Nope. Manson taking a shot. Manson, not Mason. The Avalanche has been doing pretty decent for their offense to start the period, I'd say. Come on, man. All right. Chat feed live. Come on, chat. Where you at tonight? How you doing, everybody? It's Week Haken. It's a beautiful Wednesday evening. Almost got this. Summer's almost here, everybody. We're about a week and a half away from summer. Summer! It's almost here! And this summer, man, we got to make sure this pops off, right? We got to make sure this. Oh, here you go. Keegan Colasar, breakaway, takes a shot. Big save, wedgie. Big save, wedgie. But we got to pop off this summer when it comes to streams, when it comes to content, when it comes to everything we cake, and when it comes to everything hockey. You got to hear some raw, unfiltered, and explicit opinions about how this league operates and essentially what we can do to make it better. And more, it's just more theory. I like talking about theory. Gotta think about theory. 2 shots for the Golden Knights, 3 for the Avalanche. They're smacking that puck around. Smack, smack, smack. Vegas. They're William Karlsson. Gosh, I just miss Marchessault on this team, man. I miss Marchessault's score. Now I don't get to say that no more. Honestly, without Jonathan Marchessault on this team, I lost a lot of my interest. Natchez, he's got 2 guys on him. Couldn't make the offensive opportunity, though. Natchez is skating, though. He's fun to watch. And that's honestly why it was hard to not like the Vegas Golden Knights. They are fun to watch. They're quick. They're talented. They're intelligent. They know how to play the puck. Dude, I'd be so upset. Violet pixels. All right, everybody in the chat. Does anybody here actually collect or look at hockey cards at all? Oh, there they go. Gold Knights. Can Hurl get his own rebound? He does. Saad wasn't even paying attention, though. You better just freeze that. You better just freeze that there, Wedgie. See, this is the exciting thing about these two teams, everybody. Vegas Golden Knights, they are just like they're just so ruthless. They just don't care about anything. They don't care about anything. And that's why everybody likes them. Is they don't care. They don't care if they hurt your feelings. They're going to make sure that they have the best roster that they possibly can. They'll burn bridges, they'll hurt your feelings. And hard part is I think that I you can only operate that long before nobody wants to play for you. Because the way that I look at it, I think that that potential is only out there for so long before that window either kind of leaves or you kind of learn you just don't like being treated that way or you don't like being around that behavior. Right? I don't know what I'm saying. Mentions Capital One stuff. To the hockey game. Oh, Dorofeev getting some shots. Golden Knights, the puck is still loose. Eichel with Barbashev and Dorofeev. No one was able to get a good stick on it. Golden Knights still in control. Eichel's pissed. He's just, oh no, I thought he was going to go off the ice when he kind of fell down after his pass didn't collect. I don't know if Eichel looks hurt. He looks a little slow. Hanifin's going to hold on to that puck while his team changes. So we were talking about Marchessault at least. Yeah, I miss Marchessault. He was so great on this team. He was so much fun to watch. And they moved on. Well, he went. I think he was trying to get 7.1 or 6.1 mil. They're like, we'll do 5.1 over 5. He's like, no, I need 6. They're like, all right, are you sure? He's like, yep. They're like, we want you to get what you want, so we're not going to sign you. And now you can go play on get buried on Nashville. Buried on Nashville. Got like 10 goals. Remember when you scored 40 goals with your Vegas Golden Knights, the team that you're known for? The team that you were literally one of my favorite players. If not, you were my favorite Golden Knight. Probably my top 3 player in the entire league was Jonathan Marchessault. Predators, see, there's some teams that their culture just doesn't have like a good vibe. And for me, I'm not intimidated by a country team. I'm not intimidated by some country teams. Heard me? I'm intimidated by that country team. See, you know where I come from. We get things done. Do you understand me? Okay. Where I come from, we get things done. All right, there. So I want you to hear real nice, okay? I need you to listen up real closely, okay? I need you to listen up real closely. We didn't do those things around in my place, okay? So I didn't know how you learned around here. However, not doing that. I say I refuse to do that. Now I'm losing my accent over here. I gotta get more southern. Gotta keep up with my tempo. Gotta make sure all the words that I say really do sound like I'm coming from the South. Now, I'm really excited to have everybody here tonight for hockey. Tonight, we're going to talk, you guessed it, we're going to talk about some hockey. Now, you might be asking yourself, well, what kind of hockey? Oh, my goodness, we're going to watch all sorts of hockey. Tonight, we got this Vegas Golden Knights game against the Colorado Avalanche. Now, that Colorado Avalanche team is just so talented. I'm telling you that this Colorado Avalanche team, that team's talented. Oh, I know what it is. You won't open if you need to update. You're that type of phone. 75 updates to go, and I just started. Penalty against the Avalanche? Puck. Burnsy. Burns takes the first penalty of the game. Power play. Golden Knights. Golden Knights. Four forwards, one defenseman for the power play. Golden Knights. They win the puck. Nope, Avalanche take it away. And no, like I said, no Makar. They got Nichushkin. I see Brock Nelson out there for the Avalanche. Fayev, Dorofeev. Jack Eichel duggies around his opponent. Come on, Eichel. That's what you got. Golden Knights are set up 30 seconds into this power play. Jack Eichel holds onto the puck, sends it down low, gives it to Marner. Marner's pass gets interrupted by Tays, and Tays clears it. 10 minutes left to go in this hockey game. Well, sorry, first period of this hockey game. A minute left on the power play. Golden Knights drop it to Eichel. He's going to lead it on in. He dumps it to Dorofeev, a little give and go, but now it goes back to Hurdle Hannafin, and now Dorofeev in the slot. He can't get the shot off right there, but Marner has it on the far side boards. He's getting pinched. Eichel now gives it to Dorofeev, and he just misses it on the knee down forever. That very well could have been a goal right there, everybody. Very well could have been a goal. Nerp did not connect. 34 seconds. I believe the second power play unit for the Vegas Golden Knights is now on the ice. Hannafin, Howden, Anderson. Oh, now there's a high stick. So you didn't get your clear. That husband and wife sitting behind the stands is so funny with their Avalanche popping out of a flag. No shots on go. "24 seconds left in the power play." Well, apparently it was good for the Avalanche because they cleared up, but now the now the Golden Knights got it right back on in diagonally. Anderson and Barbashev fight for it. Carlson takes a pretty big hit from Manson. Cleared, and that's pretty much going to take care of the rest of that power play. About 5 seconds left on it. That's pretty much melted. At least the Golden Knights will surge down the ice, at least get the zone entry. And now it's out of there. All right, defense. We're going to a commercial, everybody. Kind of a fun first period. I mean, Golden Knights get a power play. They get some good chances. The Avalanche, before that power play, they had a lot of opportunities in the very beginning. Now, the part about this game, of course, that's going to be the kind of our X factor is just really obviously the health of both teams. But we're going to need to see when Makar comes back. Because when Makar comes back, that's going to change everything. Hard part is it's just when, if, and, or but, right? If he comes back, great. If he doesn't, then we're all kind of just screwed. Move those little legs is what Shaq told that guy. Move those little legs. Not sure how I'd feel if Shaq told me that. Move those little legs. I'd be like, maybe. 3 avalanches sitting together. Oh, that's got to be a meme. It's just sitting. Dude, those just like the boys are. I'm getting a cold one. Getting a cold one right now. And I am cracking my drink. Cracking my burr. Gonna have my burr. Gonna have my burr. Gonna love that burr. Gonna have that beer. Gonna find a dragon and for a kiss. No, I will look. All right, everybody, I'm galloping back. Oh, now I did. Like it. I have to do mine. Oh, you got mine? LCP. Yeah. Did you buy the parking? Parking. There's an add-on of parking. That's what I did. So I was prepared, Britt. I was prepared. I did everything. You feel just so much less anxious when you can just pull it all up. And like, yeah, I don't have to buy anything. I don't have to rely on anything else working or not working. I can literally just scan this. I go in. Golden Knights still in control. Barbashev gets a shot. Looks like it maybe just went over the goal. Possibly a poke opportunity there for Lehkonen, but just couldn't really get the legs behind it to get the boost. Couldn't get the speed on that one. Hayes is going to hold on to that puck behind. the Avalanche net before setting up Padre on the close side of the boards. Puck gets pinched up and stolen by Carlson. Golden Knights attacking yet again. I mean, for the first 4 minutes of this hockey game, it was all Avalanche. The Golden Knights have practically taken control of the game for at least the past 10. Marner with a beautiful screen as he takes the shot. It doesn't go in, though. Howden, though, works on the far side of the boards. He maintains it. Strong arms his man out, but can't get it to his other teammate. And do we have an icing? We sure do. Love me a good forecheck. Huh? I'm sure you can just add that on. You don't have to refund anything. You should just be able to buy that, and now you'll have an extra email. Yeah, definitely don't do like a refund or anything. You should just be able to buy a parking pass. That'd be silly if they would block you from buying one. Or you have to buy a ticket and a parking pass. Sorry, dude. Oh, we got a whistle. Now we're at the point to where we have commercials. Grogu. Dude, I want to see Grogu. I literally am going to get a full face of Grogu tattooed on my back. Full back tattoo of Grogu. I've always just been the biggest Grogu fan. And the Mandalorian. Star Wars is so cool. They're giving me everything I could ever want. I want to watch a guy in a jetpack shoot a crummy gun at people while he holds on to this creepy space troll, baby. Ooh, green space troll, baby. Hey, it's a Grogu fan. Whoa. You know that would hurt Grogu's feelings. What? Hey, that's all. People die when they are killed, okay? Everyone could get a free Grogu. What would you do if you had a Grogu? Yeah, I'm being a little silly, but come on, everybody. That Star Wars is. I think they were talking about retconning the last three movies. Honestly, yeah. They should. Remember when we didn't kill off all your old favorite characters so that we could sell you new ones that were just that had no character, no development, and you just don't you're not led to care about them? Me too. Hard view. Avalanche getting shots. All right. They haven't gotten any sort of aggression for what feels like 10 minutes. Oilers, the Penguins, and now I have your pillow. So, what do you like about Grogu?
I don't even know who that is.
You're right. Creepy baby space troll.
Who's the baby?
He's just a baby space. He's a green space troll. You like that? She laughs at it. All right. But oh man, I'm still up posted on the. I gotta go back to me. I'm here, everybody. I'm still here, man. I'm here talking hockey. Why aren't we talking more hockey, everybody? Oh, that's right, because my chat is a little slow tonight. I'm just kidding, but not really, everybody. You guys have been slow tonight. Let's talk more about this game. Golden Knights have 8 shots. Avalanche have 4 shots. Golden Knights, after the first 4 minutes, that first onslaught or so by the Avalanche, the Golden Knights have been controlling the hockey game. I don't think will that work out well for them? Well, it does breed who's 7? Hutton. Carter Hutton, is that right? 17. Ooh. Ooh, what are they doing? Give it to the goalie.
I guess I just assumed it was part of
Well, it was.
parking. I didn't see the tab at all. I just saw it was a ticket and parking ticket. So it's probably it's gonna go parking and what? How good is it? I didn't talk to people. No, I got our tickets.
Here we go, Avalanche. What do we got? O'Connor. They run over Hart. Hart's like sitting on the puck. Hannafin threw a punch. Golden Knights don't like it when they're getting hacked at. O'Connor drags it, gets a shot. Beautiful opportunity by O'Connor. Beautiful drag. It gets right to Hart's pad, right in his pad. Hart tries to close his legs, but at the same time, he's trying to shut him like a soldier. I don't know. Monkey airplane soldier. Colorado Avalanche catching up a little bit in the shots department. They're now up to 8 shots. Pretty impressive. Pretty cool to watch. Marner boosts into the offensive zone. All right, Kulak's going to boost up. He's looking to figure out how he's going to control the puck. Avalanche wanting to score. Almost had a beautiful pass. That's not McKinnon, is it? No, it was Lehkonen. Arturi Lehkonen had a beautiful feed from behind the net. He just couldn't sell the puck, couldn't get the shot off. Oh, Barbashev. He's going to go to the box for interference. It looks like he tripped. Wow. What a call. Hold. Okay. Avalanche for the power play on a really weak call. Carlson, Eichel, Theodore, McNabb, Landeskog, McKinnon, Nakis, Kadri, and someone else. Tays. Landeskog with it to Tays in the center. Tays skates up, drops off a little bit, plays catch with Nakis. Back to Nakis for a slapper. I'm here. What is this holding call? A cross check. He pushed him down. I don't know, man. It was weak. We got 34 seconds left, though. Here they come. McKinnon picks up speed as he gives it to Landeskog. Landeskog not only gets it in the zone, he's going to cut and pass it to Kadri in the middle of the ice, and the Avalanche not only have prime puck control, but they have intelligent positioning. Tays takes a flipper, takes the shot. Kadri gets the rebound. Hart's on it. Kadri gets pushed off and gets punched in the face. F you, Kadri. No one likes you. McNabb goes and punches him right in the chin. Hockey's stupid. Well, everybody, that's double zeros for the first period and double zeros for our score. 0-0 after the first period, everybody. I will see you back the second period. I am Lee Kaken. I'll be back soon. I'm sorry, everybody. I didn't even put up cards tonight, man. Getting home from work, man. I'm just like, I'm gonna just start talking, man. That's what I decided to do. So that's who I am. That's what I did. You know, Colorado's really hard when you just have Kale McCarr and all I got is Kale McCarr and Nathan McKinnon cards. That's that does tend to be the problem when there's like just two big superstars on a team. That's all they try to promote, and all the other like a lot of other players might not get attention.
30 more games.
You don't have to get up. Stay warm until you need to do your work. That's our goal. Did you get me my penance?
No, that was
That's one way for you to get up.
no, that's me.
I didn't trick you.
Yes.
She tricked herself. She was a little snug, everybody. Now she's not that snug. She looked so snug, and now she's just 1,000% less
Feel
snug.
how warm his arm is, and now it won't be like so anymore.
Second period, everybody just started. Vegas Golden Knights, Colorado. I have a lion. Now this Colorado Avalanche. They're a good team now, but wow. They started off a little bit quite behind in shots, and now they're ahead by 2 shots. Obviously, shots aren't goals. I know that, right? However, right now it's interesting to look at how many shots because there are no goals. So it's one of those things. How many tries will it be until somebody caters any results? Golden Knights offensive faceoff win. However, they win the puck by bouncing all the way and go all the way back to their zone. Now they fight for puck possession, which is won instantly by the Avalanche and hand pass. Okay. Mitch Marner already already further than he's ever gotten in his career with the Golden Knights. Nakis holds that puck, takes the shot, misses. Who gets the rebound? None other than Taze. Sends it back around the boards to the far side to McKinnon. His pass to his defenseman Malinsky misses. Wedgie has to come out of the net. But Wedgie might actually get this assist as McKinnon's now in. He takes a shot. Kick save. Carter Hart. Hanifin tries to clear. He just tried to find Barbashev all the way down the ice. He doesn't. And now the Avalanche take the puck back. And the battle continues. Nature skates around. He doesn't really get the shot, kind of bounces off the skates. Here we go. Vegas Golden Knights boosting into the Avalanche zone. Unable to maintain puck possession. Manson sets up Nichushkin. Kadri gets a shot. That one's jungled. Can't find where it is. Avalanche maintain. Mason gets a shot. Manson gets a shot. Keep calling. I can't figure it out. Pretty sure it's Manson. Golden Knights have to play some defense. I kind of want McKinnon to win. Novalance, why are you such a big McKinnon fan? The Knights have won enough. The Avalanche and the Golden Knights have won the same amount. Technically, the Avalanche have won more in their franchise's history. But they both won a Stanley Cup within the last 6 years. So it's hard to say. Is one more deserving than the other? Whoever wins this round wins the Stanley Cup. It's just that simple. Boy, would it be interesting to see a Vegas Golden Knights Montreal Canadiens revenge match. The Golden Knights are not happy that they lost to the Canadiens in that bubble when they didn't go to the Stanley Cup final to play the Lightning. They should have, and they should have won, but they didn't. The Lightning did. Vegas Golden Knights should have 3 Stanley Cups. Ovechkin shouldn't have a cup. Well, that might be a controversial statement, but be an expansion team. And a Marc-Andre Fleury that loves to let in soft goals. Marc-Andre Fleury was great for 10 years, and then not like 8. And then he was just this guy that had a really great personality, but The team didn't really trust him anymore. Because when the team went back to back, he wasn't really their main goaltender. It was Matt Murray that took the net from him. So Fleury was probably the most popular goaltender from there till about, what would I say, 2015? About 10 years, 11 years of relevancy. Where's the doorman? Dude, that's why the Lux box. Where's the doorman?
Oh, no, Lux.
She loved it.
He was like, was it this commercial? That was my question. Like, are you quoting this one? Because I don't think it's good. And I'm like, doorman, Lux box, Tickle Bill.
Dwayne Jetski. Yeah.
He's like, saw my name, don't say anything. You're in character. And I like how he almost loses composure in the moment because that just means he agrees with us. This is a stupid shit. That's all I mean.
Wait, Wedgwood has a Stanley Cup? Didn't know that.
Look at the Strokes. They look like little with their antennas.
Hey, Google, how many Stanley Cups does Scott Wedgwood have?
I couldn't find an answer to that specific question.
Down your
The Sportsnet was a goalie from Brantford, didn't win it. Wedgwood never played in the
Stop.
NHL during the playoffs or
Okay,
regular
Google, stop.
season.
Listening to some other dudes' stats.
I need you to double check on the previous question. Look through all NHL media.
Scott Wedgwood has 0 Stanley Cups. He has never won a championship.
I'm watching the NHL right now, and they just showed him lifting the Stanley Cup as a member of the Tampa Bay Lightning. Please recheck your stats.
Scott Wedgwood has never played for the Tampa Bay Lightning. He has 0 Stanley Cups. Throughout his NHL career, he has only played for the Devils, Coyotes, Stars, Predators, and Avalanche. You might be thinking of another backup goaltender from those championship Lightning teams.
Who was the backup goaltender for the Lightning in 2020?
Curtis McElhinney was the primary backup goaltender for Andrei Vasilevsky when the Tampa Bay Lightning won the Stanley Cup in 2020.
Shut up, AI. You think you're better than me?
No, he's a humble fool. He's allowed to be wrong.
No, he's making me feel bad for for coming at him.
Free AI and a little mini minion scholar. We'll go find this information from him. Here's your skill star. If you're nice work in class, I mean, you can also. Once you're asking a very specific question, I don't think it should be. Right. And people can't do those things, now they're willing to do those things without passing it. One thing I'm not okay with the NHL game is on television version of all broadcasted games. They have a moving ad on the white part of the rink. Because when they have the Geico commercial and having the Gecko scoot his little puck around, I'm immediately looking at that versus the real puck game because of the movement. And I hate that. I hate that it catches my attention away from the actual game.
What's illegal?
The moving is the side of watching broadcasted games. I'm not going to break. The moving.
They're banned.
Huh?
They're banned.
Good.
No programmable ad.
I'm not. It's fine.
No programmable. Well, they use technology on it. That's why it glitches when there's players on it sometimes.
Just make it on for us now.
What if they first enter a portal and then disappear and go in this portal and then it's like, what's going on? That happened in my television.
I don't know. The bank look white, like the bank, but it's a hate thing. Where in real life, it's slightly gray compared to this white on white color.
You want paper white?
No, I just don't want the ads to be moving while the game is in.
What else do you want?
$1 million. You asked.
Where are your Google buds? All right, you bud.
My phone says you have a passenger with you. It's Carl.
Yeah, I gotta relinquish them to you.
Okay. It makes me giggle every time because I think it will technically send you my location data as long as I have it on you.
Probably.
Because I get little glimpses. Here's your order the last 48 hours. We're like, oh, I'm in. There's only in 2 occasions. Home. But I gotta do some kind of work to keep me. Are you going to make sure you do your beer warm? I don't hear it. So who do you want to in this series right now? Knights or Avalanche?
Vegas is up on their toes again. Carlson on the draw with Kelly. Carlson on the original.
Who do you want to pick?
He has the puck and it's
Golden Knights centering feed. Shot. Where'd it go? It got blocked, went a little wide. I set up my cards, and you didn't even get me the pack. I've been waiting to open this pack, and our mod's just walking around. And I can't turn on my stadium lights; they're all glitched.
Oh, I can turn it off. I asked you, who do you want to win out of this series? The Knights?
I want my brother's Golden Knights to win.
Is that a brother's biasness?
Pretty much.
Okay, let's say.
Hey, where are you going?
Let's turn on these lights.
Well, you walked away from the first one.
I forgot. On the first and first thanks. Do you just want?
Oh, then see now they're popping up. I don't know why this started happening, but it did. Now, Hope Bloom will soon part on. Yay.
All right, I'm here.
We're going to open this pack, everybody. We celebrate hockey as a hobby. There's so many different ways to enjoy it. We're not only going to watch the game, but we're going to open a pack of hockey cards tonight. A pack of 2024-2025 Ice, which of course is Who's rookie year?
Macklin Celebrini.
That's correct. Celebrini. Roman Yossi. The Nashville Predators. Timu Meyer. Devil. Seth Jarvie. He's in the playoffs. Of course, on the other side of the Eastern Conference Finals, you have the Montreal Canadiens versus the Carolina Hurricanes. Seth Jarvie is ready to play. Green parallel. Sydney. Green parallel. That's a beauty. I'm not sure if I have any green Sidney Crosby parallels. That makes me very happy.
Beautiful.
Clear. It's clear. Clear. 20. A knucklehead. If this is a signed knucklehead, I will die.
Die, perish.
23. Philip Hronik. Jonathan Lekermaki.
I like the card design. It looks really nice.
Lekerimaki. 127 out of 799. Ice Premier. He's a right wing.
Always a knucklehead you are.
And a Slagmar. Yeah. What a unique set of cards. What if they did this for Digimon? They probably couldn't for sleeves. But yeah, I guess they could have done that for Yu-Gi-Oh! For like the extra deck. Or just tell you that you need opaque sleeve.
Don't know how I feel about it yet. I'm envisioning it. It's really, really hard. So cool.
It would be so cool, but I'd be very uncomfortable.
I feel like I've been breaking it somehow, but whatever. I guess it's not a card, it's plastic. So what it feels, to me, it feels is possible, which is the part that makes it uncomfortable for me. But it would be cool if it was, or if it was. I can see them doing that for the resource cards for Gunner or the treasure policy. Not the Digimon personally, unless they create another deck full form. All of your level 7s going that extra deck. That way you always have your DNAs.
Oh, I almost got one there. Yeah, or your options. On my consistency cards. Crack consistency cards. Do you feel like it's low bats?
Yeah.
Go exercise.
Slide.
Or you can give me some foot moves while you wait. Well, then it's 8:30 already. It doesn't look like it outside, but it is. It looks like it's 5.
I know, I love it. It's awesome. Why does the sun have to do this to us to the winter time? I can't even sunny anymore. Enjoy your swim.
Thank you. Turn the lights back off because of now we're on me. Now the camera's on me, everybody. Still 0-0. Both of these teams battling back and forth, trying to get the first goal. Will it be a damn that breaks for both teams, one team? Or will they still manage to stay tight? I wonder if they'll manage to stay tight. Can they manage it? Can they manage to stay tight? I think I started. Manage, manage, manage to stay tight. The Golden Knights just lost the puck, and it didn't even look like they tried to keep it. It did not even look like they tried to keep the puck. It looked pretty bad. It looked pretty bad. Here come the Avalanche the other way, setting up in a cross-ice speed, getting a shot. They still have it on the close side of the boards. And maintain his skating and just fell face first on the ice. Oh, beautiful shot! Go, let's go! Dylan Coughlin scores? The cog? You need the cog in the machine. You just gotta have the cog in the machine, huh? Muscles are weird. Muscles are weird. Not bad. A playoff goal. 5th career playoff game. 1st career playoff goal. Pretty important goal too, right? It's gotta zip up a little bit. It is a little chilly here in the apartment. Which is funny because Novalance and I are talking about how it's literally turning into it looks like it's summer outside, right? Feels like summer. And we're freezing. And Golden Knights ice the puck. Wow. Finally. 44 minutes into the hockey game, we finally have our first goal. And it's a 5-hole. He just shoots that puck and it just in. Done. Done. Here we go. Avalanche keep the puck in the offensive zone. A shot for the Avalanche, which does not make it on net. Now it's up for the Golden Knights defense to figure out how they're going to get the puck into the offensive zone and not turn it over to McKinnon. That's the last thing that you want to do if you want to be successful against the Colorado Avalanche. Colorado Avalanche, as we all know, just like the Vegas Golden Knights, won a Stanley Cup within these past 6 years, right? Both of these teams have been on the cusp of winning other cups. One of these two teams has been to multiple Stanley Cup finals. One of these two teams has been to multiple conference finals. I mean, multiple. If you're talking 2 or 3, no, I'm talking 5, like the Vegas Golden Knights. They're a really cool team. I just think that I think they're going to hurt their reputation. I think they're going to have to. Eventually, the Vegas Golden Knights are going to have to clean their entire management. And I think honestly, I think they're prepared for that. Kelly McCrimmon, the McPhee guy or whatever. I think they're like, you know what? We will do everything to bring home trophies because that's what this league wants us to do. That's what our job is, bring home trophies. Marner? Oh, Rasmus Anderson. Oh, he jabs him in the chest and like uppercuts him. And now Golden Knights going to a power play. Golden Knights.
To the stand.
Now we got another commercial, everybody. Bro, Golden Knights. I want the Golden Knights to win. Avalanche are a cool team, don't get me wrong.
So took a bit of a dump here as they get top up their position. Eventually, you're going to see the right hand of Cole get Anderson in the face. Oh, it's up there. Anderson's going to make sure that everybody in the arena knows that he got punched in the nose. And as a result, it's a Vegas power play shot attempt on their first power play of the series. And so again, I talked earlier in game one about how you see what the other team does, even though you watch it on
We got a Golden Knights power play about to start, everybody. Let's pop off. Let's pop off. Eichel whispering all of his secrets, all of his mission plans to his cronies. Golden Knights have cronies. Face-off win by Brock Nelson. And a clearing attempt. It's probably tipped, and we're waiting for another face-off. Waiting for another face-off. Give us another face-off. Avalanche win it yet again. See ya. That puck's gone. Shea Theodore has that puck. Drops the puck for Jack Eichel. Jack Eichel skates up. And now it looks like the Golden Knights had to find the puck back in their defensive zone. It was Shea Theodore who sent the puck back in. Mitch Marner, a little give and go. Beautiful, tricky play. Golden Knights. Dorofeev. This guy's going to get $10 million. He's a monster. Dorofeev and Mitch Marner make it 2-0 Golden Knights. Watch this zone entry. This was art. Look at this. Marner enters, goes diagonal, drops it to Dorofeev, kind of right in the bottom far circle. And he just shoots it straight. Wedgie's already trying to go the other way. And Dorofeev catches him the wrong way because Wedgwood's already sliding because he's expecting it to go. He's going to slant to the other side. Nope, just shoots it straight. Another goal for the Vegas Golden Knights. Golden Knights up 2-0. 5 minutes to go in the second period.
Pretty sure he's going to advance. He's going to try to fill that hole. And then this gets big shows to the can't do it. He's going to be
Pavel Dorofeyev 100% replaced Marchessault. And that will be very interesting to see if he leaves the Golden Knights. Some people will really prioritize their money. Obviously, they're playing the sport. It's their job. You want to get paid the most that you can. However, there is the other part where do you want to play for the trophy? How much does a trophy mean to you? The chances of you winning the trophy are extremely slim, but it is your objective. It is what you are working for. You hit bonuses on that. Oh, Habs. Well, Pops, thanks for stopping by tonight. Avalanche. They're you can tell they're frustrated. And now they're kind of getting quiet. You need to stay loud. You got to keep the communication going, even if everything's not working. It sucks, but you got to find a way to keep it going. Get out of there, Sissons. Who's got it? Hurdle? Hurdle down and Sissons. Hurdle tries to win it. And he does. Fulton Sissons gives it back to Hurdle. He tries to turn and shoot on Brock Nelson, but it's just going to bounce right off of Nelson's shin guard or whatever. Yeah, shin guard. I played soccer, everybody. We call them shin guards. Ooh, 3-on-2 for the Avalanche. Here they go, back and forth. Lucky bounce on Coughlin's skate prevents the puck from going to the other Avalanche on the far side of the ice. Wow, Avalanche. They're not giving up. They're not giving up. However, the Vegas Golden Knights getting some huge puck luck there. They just had prime positioning, and sometimes you can't, there's nothing you can say to prime positioning. Right place, right time, right? O'Connor with a beautiful shot on Hart. And then he slid all the way to the net. And he's just going to roll away and stand up.
McKinnon takes the wall. It's 30 check as Walensky took a hit from Allen. Here's Taves in the zone, and they're offside. Sure, Bill Murray's seen 40 minutes go by, and while they have a shot advantage, it's not been a very smooth game for his team. I'm starting to wonder because Bednar hoping he switches to his lines. Actually, he's going to make one right now. Here comes Mazin Kadri to jump over the boards to take Landeskog. And he's got a gut feel to what he likes. Like some coaches will like to change lines, Bednar will. So now you got Kadri, McKinnon, and Nick. This is just going to be the start.
A Kadri, McKinnon, Nakis line. William Karlsson almost gets a good step on his defenseman. He almost made it 3-0, but McKinnon the other way. He takes a shot, it goes high. Can they keep it in? McKinnon does. Trying to get a little bit of juice before the second period comes to an end. You do not want to be down 2-0 going into the third period. Everyone this season has talked about how, Colorado Avalanche, Colorado Avalanche. There are so many good teams in the NHL. You look at the Stanley Cup playoffs, and I feel like you get a very, very strong, good amount of those teams. I honestly think we should have more teams. I think the playoffs should get extended, personally. Maybe 8 teams that don't make it in. Everyone else can make it in. I want more teams to make it in the playoffs. Nick Dowd, you be tripping? Nick Dowd's tripping in the last minute. Oh, it's Carter Hutton. We have a slap shot already? Oh, and the Colorado slap shot was so deadly after that face-off down near from the power play that it already came out of their zone. Kadri brings it back in, but instantly comes right out. 14 seconds left on period 2. Avalanche are obviously going to start the second period at the power play because there's no way they're scoring in the last 7 seconds. No way. Not a chance. Not happening. Not happening. Not happening. Not happening and not happening. So, because it didn't happen, I'll see it for period 2. Sorry, period 3. In period 3, we will open another pack. I am Wee Kagan. This has been a pretty cool game, everybody. We'll see you back. Period 3. Yikes, period 3, everybody. I forgot my blanket. Gotta go grab my blanket. Go grab it. Gotta grab my blanket, everybody. It is not warm. Hayes gets a drive to start the third period. Less than a minute on the power play. Golden Knights go up 3-0. Wow. Wow. The Golden Knights survive the power play and then instantly counter. That's crazy. What? He like slaps it out of the ground. Well, he touched it with his hand, and he has to hit, and then he hits it with a stick. So he smacks it out of the air, and then he's able to find it with the stick and slap it in the net. Wow. Three nothing. Third period Western Conference Final Game 1. Golden Knights. Avalanche. You're dead, Avalanche. This game's over. This isn't the Wild. They're not well, let's just say the Golden Knights learned their lesson of taking the foot off the gas. They've done that before and they paid dearly. They paid dearly for that. Golden Knights. They want more. See, that's the thing that I really like about the Golden Knights is they're winning 3-0 and they're attacking just as hard as they were when the game started. Everybody knows that it's the dumbest thing ever that teams do that. And it's the dumbest thing ever that I don't want to say the league promotes it, but it almost feels like the game promotes it sometimes. Behind the net, the Avalanche, that is, they try to get their own puck. They're gonna push it forward. Ooh, couldn't keep the zone. Burnsy sends up. What is that? Landeskog? He's gonna push it forward. McNabb gets to it first. Dorofeyev. I can't call him that. It's Dorofeyev, man. Like Dadnov. Wild Bill! What you gonna do with that puck? He barely played at all this season, Wild Bill. Imagine if this Golden Knights team had Marchessault and Dorofeyev. That'd be cool. Wedgeword. Good old Wedgeword. Now they're up 3-0. Wearing your snapback, of course. Back on. So now it's the interesting thing. Like, what I don't understand with these broadcasters is that sometimes they literally just talk about stories for like minutes and then they come back and I'm like, dude, I can't figure it out. When do you tell the stories? When do you talk about the game? You could hear a pin drop in here. Those are some sad fans. And they have it on 22 shots. That's 4 less than the Avalanche have. They don't even have 1 goal. And they're going for a 4th. They get one. 2 Golden Knights run into each other like a couple of clowns. The Avalanche don't even look happy that they scored.
Again? Is it 4 now?
No, it's 3-1. Golden Knights scored to start the second period. They killed off the power play.
Oh, yeah. Who made that shot? I was thinking you could put it over there.
Take a look at them cards, everybody, as we think about the players that have been effective in this hockey game so far. So far in this hockey game, Devon Tays, of course, he's he's what they got to rely on. The top defensive pairing for the Colorado Avalanche is Makar and Tays. And with Makar out, Tays has to literally be that go-to guy. And I think he's been pretty decent at it. I also have Arturi Lekin up there. I think Lekin is a player that can hop in and out of plays and can use his speed to show up out of nowhere. You also have McKinnon. I don't gotta say a word about Nathan McKinnon. Oh my gosh, big nose sneeze. No, she's not. Dude, talk to me with the NHL edge. All right, Avalanche, they're fired up. They know if they got one, they can get another. And the thing is, like they did against Minnesota, you get a quick one, and then before you know it, your opponent's terrified. Your opponent's terrified, and they're not gonna. They start believing in themselves less. The thing is, I don't think the Golden Knights is a team that starts to lose confidence that much. Dude, I'm just waiting for the game to come back. I don't care what this stupid stuff.
Two guys who put it together are two good friends who immigrated from India 5 years ago. They came here to study and they just ended up staying in. They quickly became great hockey fans and, of course, great Hats fans, and they just love the team. They love it just about as much as they love their banker dancing. So for them,
Back to the game, like I wanted. No boring commercials, everybody. Straight hockey. Give me that straight hockey. No, I'm honestly the commercials aren't bad because they give the players an additional break. Another break for the Golden Knights. Breakaway that did not lead to a goal, but it definitely made everybody in the crowds quiet up for a while. Avalanche getting shots. And of course, we know that they've got more shots, 28 to 23 shots. They finally get their first goal. Shot 27, I believe. 27 shots to get your first one. You got less than 12 minutes to at least get two more. Jonathan Marchessault. Oh, Huberto. Man, I remember when Jonathan Huberto was good. That's just has to be one of the saddest things. Dude was living the best years of his life, losing, and then got banished, and the team got better. And he's like, "I thought I was your Hubie Dooby Doo," and they're like, "You were," and then we weren't winning. I still miss Huberto so much. Huberto was so talented with Barkov, and now he's just awful. Honestly, that's something I wonder if the Cats could get Huberto back, maybe, and make them retain like 50% of his contract and give him like I don't know, trade him up. Who would they trade? Maybe a Rodriguez or something. Get Huberto back. No, you better because if you don't retain salary, you can pay this guy and go nowhere with your rebuild. You can go nowhere with that rebuild. The Flames, the Canucks, going nowhere. Maple Leafs are like, oh, you mean we have a third first overall pick? Golden Knights just keep attacking. Thank goodness. Oh, there are weak teams and there are strong teams. The Minnesota Wild chose to be weak. Yeah, I thought his account had so much more. So many more followers. I thought he had like 10,000 followers. The Frank Saravelli. Dude, if you haven't seen Frank Saravelli, it's obviously not Frank. It's a meme account. That one's one of my favorites. Well, I guess that's just because we're at the point in the game, everybody, where we pretty much have this feeling that the Vegas Golden Knights are closing in on this win, right? The win is right around the corner. They're gonna win. We just have to wait for them to win. It's pretty much time. Now, the Golden Knights are such an aggressive team, the chance of them scoring is pretty high. Pretty high. Pretty high. Same thing for the Avalanche, though. However, when the Avalanche pull their goalie, they're catching up instantly. I still wish the Vegas Golden Knights kept Max Pacioretty. Seeing him get traded was sad. Pacioretty score. Oh, Marchessault score. Words to my ears. There's so many beautiful games, so many beautiful goals.
Ends up coaching, so he goes to the great appreciation for him in a hurry. That is Reds' biggest moments. Deal with Reds over his career, and this is another 1 year. They hope they get him sooner back to the play. Another one that Sherman won. Anderson could move it into deeper as it was stopped by Kelly. Got by Vernon. And it's pursued by Block.
Back into the game. Golden Knights attacking in the Avalanche zone. Behind the net. Saad battles with it. Tries to center it to Hurdle. But a couple of checks. Now it looks like, wow, the former Golden Knight. Ha, I knew I'd work that in there. Brings the puck forward. And now the Avalanche are trying to get a tip. That goes wide. They're trying to center the feed. Tried to get it to 17. For whatever reason, I'm forgetting who that is. That Drury? Yeah, he couldn't get that puck. But O'Connor, he's able to get on the ice and he brings the puck in. Survives the endless slashing from Sissons. Golden Knights have to figure out how to clear this puck. Avalanche are doing a pretty good job keeping this puck in the zone and getting some very lucky chances. Oh, wow. It looks like Barbashev's breezers were like grabbed, and so he couldn't like skate fast. All right, Avalanche, they're pushing the puck up. And it comes right out of the zone, but Burns has it. McKinnon holds the line. He gets harassed by Howden, but he does not get a successful zone entry. Offsides on the mat. Return on the mat. Oh my God.
Challenges is as the game is it's like there's too much space in field. It's in the slip position of the which is it's all the time. It's very because there's less transport of the time for Colorado. The other part of that challenge it's to participate. The Boston Awards, he is looking to be big, is short of the defense.
Another shot on net for the Avalanche. They have over 30 shots, everybody. And they still got to score 2. Another chance. Wow, Bill for the Golden Knights will carry it out. He'll work with the other Smith, not Riley. I'm pretty sure Riley Smith is getting scratched. I think his time is pretty much up in the NHL. Imagine if Wild Bill and Riley Smith lift another Stanley Cup without Marchessault. That would be heartbreaking. And then he's like, hey, remember when you guys wouldn't keep me? He's like, remember when you wouldn't take $1 million less to win? Ouch.
a great mistake. Walking back and forth. You just hope that you sit at the point. Just goes blank.
20 miles an hour. Imagine crashing at 20 miles an hour. Wow. The fact that Chipotle used E40 for a commercial. You know what? Let's do another hockey pack, everybody. We'll go down to that card view. Grab the black one. All right, everybody, I grabbed the black one. Here we go. Ice 23-24. Connor Bedard. We already did the Macklin Celebrini year. We're doing the Bedard. Just got the blocker. No Figgy. Hey, Wyatt Johnson, you've been eliminated from the playoffs by the Minnesota Wild. That felt good. Callie Yarncroke. I have no idea what team you're on anymore. Marty Dacus. This is a Colorado Avalanche now. Ty Karate. Party. Purple parallel for the Kraken. Cool card, but something tells me that this guy isn't that good. How do I know that? Everybody, he's on the Kraken. Austin Matthews, a dirty card. And Samuel Bolduc. Yeah, it's got like this dirt over here. Let's look up this Ty guy because something tells me he's awful. Oh, he's a Ranger now. Great. 25 game. Oh, 64 games played, 8 goals, 14 assists. Obviously, he's on a bad team. Most he ever had was 11 goals and 77 games played for the Kraken and 9 assists for 20 points in his rookie season. Other than that, he is a bust. Can you believe that, everybody? We got Marty Nakis. Well, I guess we should put with the Avalanche. We'll put him on McKinnon. Natchez just got a shot. Yeah, Matthews just looks dirty. It looks kind of gross. It's like it fell on the floor of the production crew, and it fell on the floor at the printing place, and they just picked it up. And I just threw it back in there. Like, this card's fine. Throw it in there. What do you got, Kadri? Nature's sick breaks. What's Marner gonna do? Bounces the puck cross ice for Howden? No, Smith. Dude, the other Smith is getting me. I only like one Smith, and that was Riley Smith. My brother was a big Riley Smith fan. And McCarr likes my Riley Smith. I was always the Jonathan Marcia, so he was so cool to me. Avalanche need a good offensive push for them to take Wedgie out of the net. We're getting there, though. We're getting there down, though, everybody. Almost 11 more shots. No, that's 9 more shots for the Avalanche than the Golden Knights. 35 for the Avalanche right now. And we have a power play for the Avalanche. Shea Theodore gets a high sticking. Well, the Avalanche, you're going to obviously pull your goaltender. And now 2 minutes power play. This is kind of almost, I feel like what happened to the Minnesota Wild, but the Minnesota Wild just chose to give up. They're like, you know what? Let's just quit playing. What if we just quit playing? What if? Quick clear for the Golden Knights. And they almost score instantly. Oh, that's scary if you're on the Avalanche. Because now I mean, obviously on the power play, you're not afraid to take a shot because you cannot get an icing. Nakis gets it over the line. Jack Eichel and Kadri. They harass him. Kadri holds Eichel's stick. He can't get it loose. Another clear for the Golden Knights, the Avalanche. It's almost like they thought that they were going to get a penalty called on them. So they quit trying. Oh no, my lights quit working. They're naked. McKinnon, Landeskog, score! Beautiful pass from McKinnon to Landeskog. Power play goal. It's a 1-goal game. Wow, Anderson. Where'd that puck go? Oh, right off of Anderson's stick. Anderson scored on his own net. Anderson helped that puck go vertical, helped the puck get lift, so it went up over. Vertical is in high. Had to go high over it. Two minutes left, and an icing for Vegas. And guess who's coming out of the net? I'm not watching the Avalanche reverse sweep the Golden Knights tonight. F that. I'm not investing that time, bro. No overtime. Not doing it. Can't make me. Marner wants that empty net. Wild Bill, what's he going to do with that puck? He's trying to get that empty net. Wild Bill and I almost called him Nylander, Marner. All right, Nakis. He's going to rip that puck in along the boards. Quick clear for the Golden Knights. Tays has it. He's just going to go right in the neutral zone, give it to Nakis. And he's going to shoot it back in again. Can the Golden Knights clear the puck? 1:20 left on the clock. Well, isn't this convenient for them? And the clock. Here it comes. The Avalanche are going to score. It's bouncing in front. Saved by Hart. Oh, less than a minute to go.
Vegas doesn't get the puck out. That McKinnon's got it again. He shoots it right in. Nelson fighting with Hart. Hart's able to make something to get that. 59 seconds. We got the line out. And George picked up the net. Let's put us got it. And then he able to draw the face off play. It'll be over on that left side. So it's all spot. Jack Drury is your best face on band, and he's in the top 20 in league history time of face percentages on the ice. But he's got back to the bench now. It's a big face-off. It's in the right. Anything he's blocked Nelson. Nelson 6 out of 13. And make up a 14.
Avalanche win that face-off. Centering feed. Tays shot. Where's the puck? It's in front. Oh, Eichel takes the cross. Oh, Eichel shoots the puck. Goes for the goal. And he doesn't get it. The hook skates. Is that Dowd? Skates as hard as he can down the ice to shoot that puck into the empty net. Or was that Smith? Dowd. Wow, Dowd really skated quick to that puck. I mean, they know they can't do anything but pull the goalie. I mean, they have 44 seconds left. They have to try. Avalanche, I mean, they were close. But at the same time, this crap where they're coming back from these 3-goal deficits is fairy tale crap. It's not meant to happen. You're extremely blessed if this happens. Obviously, the goalie is gone again for the Avalanche. They're taking shots. They almost scored right away. They almost scored right away. Yeah, but you're not going to score 2 goals in 20 seconds. You could have done it right there if you scored 1. Not a chance anymore.
really strong road game and had to withstand it much because there was a highly shut down during this third period. 15 seconds.
And that's going to do it for this game, everybody. Let's look at some stats before we go ahead and cut for the evening. I mean, it's just about 10 o'clock. The game ended decent time, I guess you could say. 28 to 38 shots on goal, and the Golden Knights score 4 on 28. So every 7 shots they rip, they get a goal. Pretty good ratio, I would say. Extremely good ratio. Coughlin gets the first goal, assisted by Sod and Sissons. Dorofeev gets the second goal, assisted by Marner and Hurdle. Howden with the third goal, assisted by Hudden. Nichushkin assisted by Colton. And then Landeskog assisted by McKinnon, and Tays. Finally, Dowd assisted by Eichel. 34 to 31 hits. 23 to 11 block shots. 24 to 9 giveaways. So the Golden Knights, they're just chaotic. They take the shots, they give the puck away, they get the puck back, they don't care, they win. What a game. Vegas Golden Knights. Everybody, thank you so much for stopping in this evening. This was fun. I had a great time talking hockey with all of you. I hope you all enjoyed your time here. I'll hope you have a great night. My name is Week Bacon. Hopefully, I'm your favorite hockey personality. I wish you a great evening. See you tomorrow for Hurricanes Canadiens.